London. Top 10 places to visit. We have all spent our childhoods either singing and enjoying the famous nursery rhyme, London Bridge is falling down, watching movies shot along the beautiful River Thames, or cutting out one of its oh-so-beautiful destinations from our magazines and pasting them in our cupboards. The capital city of the UK has always intrigued people from all over the globe and attracted millions of tourists over these many years to explore the diversity of all that it has to offer. These are the top 10 places that you must visit while in London. 10. London Eye. Are you a fan of aerial views? If yes, then London Eye is perfect for you. With its continually changing 360-degree perspective, it gives tourists a central London view. The London Eye is a symbol of the contemporary architecture in a city enriched with a history of its own. This impressive skyline is the only one to provide 3D view footage. Sounds interesting, right? The only cantilevered observation wheel in the world, the London Eye is one of the many destinations that would make you fall in love with the city all over again and would compel you to visit other picturesque destinations as well. Number 9. The Shard. For someone who is looking for a place that combines panoramic views and good dining options, the Shard in London is the right destination. This wall-to-wall glass observatory is an attractive point for all those intending to visit London. From casual dining to fancy, Shard has 4 different options to cater to your taste buds. It is where the food tastes much better than other parts of the world, combined with a beautiful rotating view to capture your attention. Another point that might convince you to add this place to your bucket list is that it has 11,000 panes of glass that help adjust the appearance of this huge tower following the changes in weather. This architect's dream is ideal for a night under London's sky, observing the lights twinkling like stars lighting up the tall buildings. A visit to the Shard will leave you exuberant. Number 8. The Sea Life. The Sea Life in London is the largest aquarium in the whole of the capital and is a famous tourist site. From children to teens to adults, people of all age groups are amused by the beautiful underwater aquatic life that is a rare sight. From watching baby turtles moving slowly, making their way through the new world, to giant sharks enjoying a monopoly over the marine life, this experience would bring great calmness to your soul and would certainly replenish you for the remaining vacation. The aquarium is divided into a number of different zones and lets you get a glimpse of all species present in the world. From the most common ones to those on the verge of extinction, it is home to a great diversity of marine species. If this is not enough to convince you, you might well be by knowing that the volunteers also let you touch some of the sea animals, like crabs. This is for sure going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Number 7. Westminster Abbey. All the dark academia lovers who find Gothic churches and old buildings fascinating, this one is for you. Westminster Abbey is another open book in British history, offering a dive into the times that were simple yet complicated. Along with being a church, this familiarly unfamiliar structure boasts to be a burial ground for a saint. The white-colored marble statues in the statement aisle would be the first thing to draw your attention. The architecture itself speaks volumes about the spiritual aura that hovers over this medieval church. The abbey also celebrates St. Edward's feast day in October. This is one of the best times to learn more about the stories that keep tourists curious regarding the mysteriousness of this building. You need to visit this amazing old site to uncover if this is a rumor or a twisted truth. Number 6. Shrek's Adventure. Do you want to add a little bit of spice and sugar to your trip? Shrek's Adventure brings you exciting rides, jaw-dropping roller coasters, and a fun theatrical show of blockbuster movies like Madagascar and Shrek. As soon as the doors of this adventure park open, you will submerge into a fantasy world with a bunch of enthusiastic volunteers who would leave you jubilant. This park is nothing but a treat for children and adults alike. The little surprises designed for the visitors at every few steps would at times make you jump a little, and you would experience fun in a form like never before. Along with its other numerous activities, the Mirror Maze of Insanity would drive you crazy. If you want to add a day to bring your childhood back to life, or want to calm down your jumpy toddler, then Shrek's Adventure is a go-to place. Number 5. Madame Tussauds. A very famous site, Madame Tussauds is another fascinating destination for all tourists. This 200-year-old site never fails to impress people. This is the place where dreams turn to reality. From world-famous singers like Taylor Swift to Marvel superheroes, everyone can get to touch, hug, or even kiss their favorite celebrities, which one might have only watched from behind the red stripes and at a great distance. These wax figures are truly eye-captivating, and the intricate details of these figures make it nearly impossible to distinguish between reality and art. Another new element added to this amazing site is a thrilling 4D movie based on Marvel characters. Visit this enthralling site to experience fun like never before. Number 4. Warner Brothers Studio. To reminisce one's childhood and experience magic, London has got the best place for Harry Potter enthusiasts. By diving into this Potter world, you would for sure take along a bag full of memories. The Warner Brothers Studio, where the whole film was shot, is where magic turns to reality. The big cauldrons and cracked bottles radiate a gothic element into the setting, taking you back into the script of this famous book. One of the top attractions is the Gryffindor Tower, where the warm, cozy vibes sway you along on a beautiful journey. The Great Hall has all the costumes that the actors wore throughout the shoot. The props and the entire aura of the setting are just awe-inspiring. The Warner Brothers Studio is a treat for all the Harry Potter lovers out there, but the fun doesn't end there. People who haven't watched the movie or read its novel would equally enjoy the experience and would be fascinated by the spectacular reality of fiction. Number 3. The Tower of London. The tall walls of the famous Tower of London have had a fair share of significant historical moments that should not go unnoticed. Straight out of a classic novel, this tower has some weird yet fascinating stories to tell. The guides wearing colorful uniforms take you down memory lane, which can sometimes be dark and bleak and sometimes full of hope. This tower has served quite a few purposes, which include being a prison, a zoo, and even a treasury. The names inscribed on the old walls make you wonder about the people of those times. After visiting the tower, you will surely take away little bits of significant memories and a dive into English history that will forever imprint in your mind. Number 2. The Royal Buckingham Palace. We have all heard the name of the Royal Buckingham Palace. To be in London and not visit the palace is quite an injustice. This grandiloquent power show is a form of a magnificent building. The palace has a total of 775 staterooms, with 19 open to the public so that they can see and praise it during their tour. Also, the grand staircase leading to the palace contains its own set of beauty. Adorned by bronze casting work, the grand glass dome at its center leaves the tourists in awe. The perfectly stretched lawns add a natural dimension to the building. These lawns are home to 350 types of wildflowers and also a tennis court. Add a royal touch to your tour and take out some time for this magnificent palace. Number 1. The River Thames. The River Thames is another good spot if you want time to stand still and relax. Or you could even book a cruise and enjoy a calm evening amidst the swift-moving river, watching the huge buildings of London from the bird's eye view. These cruises are run regularly, so you don't have to worry about missing out on this awesome port. A few cruise companies offer night shift cruises as well, when London becomes alive by all the lights. Other than the usual way of traveling by road, this would provide dynamism to your trip and also an experience that would be a source of solace and serenity on its own. The city is a blend of history and modernism, giving it a vibe you cannot experience in any other part of the world. Be it the celebrity statues at the Madame Tussauds or the Harry Potter studios, London is a place offering something for people of all types. From architecture to food to amusement parks, London is a place certainly worth a visit.